everyone, and welcome. Kara here with your full moon in Taurus report. And this is a really beautiful energy that's bringing you back to your soul, the rhythm of your soul, and asking you to honor your true value system and to work at a pace that is in your highest and best good. It is inviting you back to the beauty and pleasure that is found in the present moment. And I feel it is so needed right now with all of the changes that have been unfolding throughout Scorpio season. We often dive really deep when we're doing a lot of shadow work, we're doing a lot of healing. And this Taurus moon is just gonna help us ground back to who we really are. Hi, Tamaris, how are you, beautiful? Laura, definitely say hi as you get here. If you know somebody that could benefit from this video, who is an astrology lover, who wants to learn more about the moon phases, I invite you to share this out. All right, hi Rachel, how are you, beautiful? And Katie is here as well, and you're also welcome to share with me, what are you releasing in this full moon energy? So any full moon is an opportunity to release and let go of the things that no longer serve us. And it is also an opportunity to celebrate the things that are going well. And that's with any full moon, and any full moon is always opposite the sun as well, and that's what makes it a full moon. So this full moon is opposite not only the sun in Scorpio, but also Mercury in Scorpio. And it's happening after such a powerful event yesterday on 11/11, where we saw Mercury transiting the sun, which is a very rare event that can really illuminate what was happening under the surface for us, really bring a lot of clarity. And I also really see this event, and especially the full moon that's following as well, like the next day, as an opportunity to really move forward on a new path. But it's not like we're completely beginning fresh. We're bringing like all the wisdom, all the knowledge that we've gained throughout this year, through the soul level transformation we've been doing, through the inner work we've been doing. We have all that knowledge and wisdom. And now we're ready to fully move forward on a path that honors what we need. So definitely say hi if you are new to me. Let me know you are new. It is so great to have you here. If you've been following for a while, I appreciate your love and support so much, and it's great to have you, and share what you are releasing, share what you are celebrating. Hi, Laura, how are you? So where we dive in a little bit deeper and start to feel into the unique energy surrounding this full moon is looking at the sign that it is in, as well as the aspects that it is making. So the Taurus energy is very much connected to the body. It's connected to our senses, and it's also ruled by Venus. So there's this element of enjoying the beauty and pleasures of our world. It's very connected to our core value system. It's represented by the bull. So it's never in a rush. It's not moving quickly, but it's moving powerfully. It's persistent. It knows how to get things done. And it is a reminder of how quickly our manifestations happen when we go back to embodying the rhythm of our soul, a pace that works for us, not feeling, because this year there's been a lot of really fast moving energy. And sometimes that can feel really good. Like when we're in a high vibe, joyful energy, it feels good to move quickly and get things rolling and see those manifestations unfolding. But if we're forgetting to bring our soul with us, our body with us, what then happens is we feel overwhelmed or we get burnt out. And this is a call to return back to a place of calmness and peace that is found within you. Taurus energy is also about security, wanting to feel secure, wanting to feel safe. And this full moon is such a beautiful reminder that that feeling of security and safety is not dependent on your external circumstances. If you're looking around you to find that feeling of safety and security, it's going to fluctuate. It's going to be like a roller coaster depending on what's going on in your life. But when you learn to cultivate that feeling within you, that's where the magic is. And that's where your external reality will shift to match that. So this Taurus full moon is asking you to return to that feeling of security and safety within you, and to not need to look externally to find that. And since it is a full moon as well, it can be releasing any of the limiting beliefs or ideas we have around what needs to happen in my life for me to feel safe and secure. So we may feel like I need to have a certain amount of money come in. I need to be in a secure relationship. We have all these ideas. Our ego and our mind thinks we need all these things in place in order to feel at our best, to feel a sense of enjoyment. And this energy right now, this cosmic energy, this grounding Taurus full moon is saying we really don't need that. We just need to come back home to ourselves, find that within, and then from that space, we can go out into the world and we can attract financial abundance. We can create harmonious relationships, but it always starts with first being grounded within ourselves and going back to revisiting, what are my core value systems at this time? What actually really matters to me? And when we connect back to that, our manifestations have such a power and strength behind them because we're very connected to what we actually want on a soul level, not what we think we should want, not what other people are working toward, but what we actually want. So there's this beautiful simplicity to the Taurus energy as well, just bringing us back to the basics and finding a sense of peace and groundedness there. So say hi if you're joining. I invite you to share this out if you know people could enjoy this video. You have astrology friends who are feeling this energy of change and transformation and just looking for an energy of peace and calmness in their life. Hi, Kenzel. How are you? Beautiful. Thank you for sharing. So appreciate you. Jen is releasing a lot of power struggles and pain of not being loved. Oh, powerful. Yes, holding energetic space for you. Tony is releasing the belief that the answers are outside of me. Yeah, always within. They're always within. And this Taurus full moon is bringing us back to that in a big way. So I'm going to take a look at some of the aspects that it's forming as well. So any full moon, there's always an opposition in effect. So this full moon in Taurus is opposite the sun in Scorpio because we are in Scorpio season. But what is really powerful about this opposition is we have Mercury right next to the sun in Scorpio. And yesterday there was this powerful event with the 11/11 energy where Mercury, since it's in retrograde motion right now, it actually transited the sun, bringing a lot to illumination, bringing a lot of clarity in, paving the way for a new beginning. And now with the full moon, it's like we are ready to ground in some of the lessons and changes that have been unfolding for us throughout the year. There's just been, and let me know if this resonates with you, if you're feeling this, like it's been a year of deep level transformation and just feeling like a lot of changes have unfolded. And the energies now that we're stepping into that are really beginning with this full moon is helping us really create that solid foundation, helping us return to that more grounded feeling of peace within us. And then as we move throughout the rest of the year and into 2020, where the Capricorn energy is going to be so powerful, that is also about finding that sense of stability within our life, right? It's so important we embrace change because that is a part of life. Change is absolutely a part of life, but it's also so important that we find joy and peace and calmness in the present moment, and that's what we have the ability to really return to today. So one of my friends actually caught this beautiful, she has a telescope and was able to see that transit. It just appeared like a little black dot of Mercury transiting the sun, and I posted that in my free Facebook group, Spiritual Goddesses Healing the World Together. So if you're not in there and you want to see the image, jump over and check it out. It was really cool just to capture that moment, and I'm sure if you're like sensitive to energies, you were probably feeling the magic and the changes of yesterday for sure. Hi, Leanne. How are you? Releasing the pain of waking up without love. Oh, well, sending so much love to you, holding space for you to release that with ease. Catherine, how are you? Beautiful. Paula's here as well. So if you're just jumping in, share what you're releasing and letting go of in these full moon energies. So the ruler of this full moon is Venus, the goddess of love and beauty, because that is the ruler of Taurus. And Venus right now is in the sign of Sagittarius. And that's a very playful, fun energy that is inviting us into deeper levels of freedom. So what I also see coming into play around this full moon is really releasing any self-imposed limitations that we have placed on ourselves. Limitations on how we think the world is supposed to look, where we're supposed to be at this time in our life, any limitations or doubts that hold us back from fully stepping into the joy that is available to us. It's like a releasing of that. Because Venus in Sagittarius wants to have fun. It wants to seek out higher consciousness, higher truth. It's a very playful energy. And the reason this is really significant right now is, again, Venus rules over Taurus. So it is the ruler of this full moon. And in Sagittarius, it's helping us break free from old ways of seeing things, old belief patterns that are just outdated, and they're actually not helping us in our life. They're not helping us move forward. So that's how I'm really seeing that energy play out. Now, another powerful aspect happening is this beautiful trine over to Pluto. So we've got the moon in Taurus trining Pluto, and Pluto has been such a powerful force this year, and it is the ruler of Scorpio. So we got the sun in Scorpio, Mercury in Scorpio right now, and it is the planet of power. It is the planet of transformation. It is that Phoenix rising energy. So there's definitely the suggestion that more transformation is unfolding around this full moon. But what I also feel around it, again, is like that sense of stability that we're coming to. It's more like we've been through so many internal transformations throughout the course of the year, and now we're ready just to come back, take a deep breath, and process it all before we move forward again, and really embody the lessons. And being a very powerful creator, when we are able to really like take our soul with us, like embody what we're here to do in the world, what matters most to us, manifestations then happen really quickly, because we're not trying to like rush into things without really like taking our heart with us. So when we do that, and this full moon is helping us connect back to that, you will see things unfolding quickly in your life, but you'll also find that sense of joy within the present moment as well. So if you're just jumping in, say hi. Hello, Angela. Welcome, beautiful. I think I saw Jess and Sasha jumping on. Great to have you here. Welcome. So that's a really powerful trine that's in effect, and that is still bringing that transformation aspect, but grounding it all out. Now, another beautiful aspect with this full moon is a sextile over to Neptune in Pisces. And Neptune has also been really in play throughout the cosmic events this year. And that's the energy that's asking us to rise up, to transcend the ego, to remember who you are at a soul level. It's also a very like dreamy, creative, romantic energy. And that is surrounding this full moon as well. Like it is, I mean, ruled by Venus. So we are feeling that creative energy, that romantic energy really at play here. But it's also that call and that reminder to rise above the fear, rise above the illusion that keep you stuck in struggle and pain, and return to what really is possible to you, who you are at a soul level, which is pure love, and reminding you of the power of that. It's a very, very beautiful energy. And where this kind of grounding effect is coming in with Neptune is then sextiling over to Saturn. And that is the planet of structure. So it really is this opportunity where you may feel like, especially with Mercury retrograde, like your mind's really active. You have a lot of new information coming in that you're trying to process and sort through. This energy today can really help bring a lot of clarity on that. What is actually important? What is a priority in my life right now? And if it's not a priority, just let it go. Saying no to the things that just don't light you up, and being confident in that. Because as you say no to the things that aren't a match, you create space for the new. That's always my full moon affirmation. As I let go of those things that no longer serve me, I create space for new beginnings. When we release the energy that holds us down, we create space for new empowering energy to flow in. Hi, Tony. How are you, beautiful? Hi, Meredith. So feel free to share with me if you like what you are letting go of and releasing in this full moon energy, as well as what you are celebrating. It's so powerful just to like share that in a sacred space, put that out into the world, and own it on a deeper level. I'm letting go of this. This is what I am celebrating. Okay, let me have a look at the chart here and see what else is really standing out that I want to talk about. if there is anything I kind of missed. I think I got a lot of the energies really. So yeah, I would say just kind of feeling overall how this all works together. Take time today to really relax, breathe, be even just in the energy of being. Feeling like I can set the doing aside for a little bit, the actions aside for a little bit, and let me just come back to my spirit, take a deep breath, and really evaluate where I want to go next, what matters to me, and taking that time to appreciate the moment. Appreciate this moment. And you know, prime your brain to notice all the things that are working out really well for you in this very moment. Access that feeling of gratitude in this moment. Let go of anything that stands in your way of that, and enjoy these peaceful, powerful energies. They're there for you to grasp onto. All right, so also today, in honor of the full moon, I am opening up the doors to Akashic journeys to shift from anxious to Zen goddess. Just feels so timely with these cosmic energies right now. And it is going to guide you in healing your anxiety. Anxiety and fear become a pattern in our body. And then what ends up happening is our mind goes to work looking for things to be anxious about. So we may be anxious about finances, maybe something going on in our business or our relationships, but that's actually not the problem. That's the surface stuff. What you really want to get to in like releasing those feelings of anxiety and fear is the core pattern and programming that's going on in your body. So as part of this course, it's not only healing anxiety, but then making the energy of Zen and peace your new norm. Learning to embody and feel safe in the energy of joy and prosperity. So if you're already on the waiting list for that, you're going to be first notified. I'm not going to share the link publicly yet. So you will be the first notified. And if you want to learn more about this program, send me a message and I'd be happy to send you the details. Very in alignment again with this cosmic energy unfolding and just helping us come back to that feeling of peace, because when we find that within us, that feeling of peace and calmness, our creativity flows, we have more harmony in our relationships, our business begins to thrive because we're focused and we have all these ideas. Like everything shifts when we're able to release the fear and anxiety and come back to who we really are. And that reminder that life is meant to be enjoyed. We're meant to embody that feeling of joy. And in the realm of the Akashic records, there's always an element of healing that occurs. And working within the space of the Akashic records is a beautiful way to do the reprogramming work, because you're connecting to who you are on a soul level and you're rising above the limitations of the fear mind and the ego. So send me a message if you want more details on that and you're like feeling that, so ready to end the year in a Zen, calm place where you can actually speed up your manifestations from that internal place of calmness. And yes, thank you for sharing today what you're releasing, sharing what you are celebrating. Just reading over some of these. Sasha, release so much this week. Let myself be seen in my truth. Powerful. And celebrating feeling light by playing in the snow. Oh, I love that. Yeah, snow's coming our way soon too, I think. We had a little bit a couple days ago and it's melted since, but I love that energy. Yeah, just enjoy today, play today, have fun today, embrace your inner child, really nourish yourself, go back to asking like, what do I need on a soul level to feel like really nourished and cared for, and sink into that, because that's the cosmic vibes today. You're gonna be so supported in doing that. All right, so enjoy these energies. Send me a message if you want information on that course, Akashic Journeys to Shift from Anxious to Zen Goddess, and sending so much love and light your way. And I will see you all again very soon. Bye for now.